Hello YouTube, this is going to be my review on the Final Fight Arcade 1-Up machine. If you've seen my Street Fighter 2 Arcade 1-Up machine video, then I've already told you what I think about Arcade 1-Up in general, about the size, what it's like having an arcade machine in my house. You know, it's really nice to have arcade perfect games on an arcade machine. It is kind of short, but I'm 5'11". I can sit at it just fine. All this I've already said on my Street Fighter 2 video. So I'm just going to kind of go through the games on this one. This is the Final Fight Arcade 1-Up machine. And with it you get Final Fight, Ghosts 'n Goblins, 1944, and Strider. So I'm just going to go through each game, maybe play a level, and show it off. This one's going to be Strider. And I never did play Strider in the actual arcade. I played it a little on the PSP. Of course, that's like a really small screen, so when I got this machine was the first time I've ever played it full size. And it's actually a pretty good game. I'm sorry I missed it when it was in the arcades. And it controls great. Now, one of the things I said about the Street Fighter arcade machine was that I had problems controlling it because I was used to the console controllers. It's been so long since I've used a joystick that I had a hard time using it. I have not had that problem with this, and I've gotten better at Street Fighter, but I have not had a problem with using the joystick on this. Mostly because, you know, it's a side scroller. I just haven't had much of a problem with it. And I really got this for Final Fight, even though I have like so many versions of it. Ah, crap. See what happens when you try to talk and play games at the same time? You do stupid stuff. Anyway, yeah, I haven't had any problems really controlling this. I guess because, you know, I haven't had to do any half circle movements or full circle movements, or, you know, how you have to do the Shoryuken. This is pretty straightforward, so I have not had a problem with it. Except for when you try to talk and play at the same time, that kind of gives me problems. But that's Strider, your basic side-scrolling action game. This one's 1944, the Loop Master. It's a shoot 'em up, and I've never really played this one before I got the arcade machine. I've played a lot of shoot 'em ups, but I've never really played this game before. But it's pretty good. It's your standard shoot 'em up. You got your ship and you shoot things. It's kind of like R-Type, only you go vertically instead of horizontally. Pretty fun game. Shoot 'em ups have always been fun for me. Not that I've been particularly good at them, but I've always had fun with them. But yeah, it's your standard shoot 'em up. You move around and you shoot things up. So I'll go ahead and get out of that. And Ghosts 'n Goblins. I have to say, I have played this on the Nintendo. I've never played it on the arcade before, but it is actually very similar to the NES, really. It's 2 hits and you're dead. You go around throwing lances. Ah! Come on, I was shooting at that. Yeah, 2 hits and you're dead, so pretty difficult. I'll go ahead and get out of that because I'm not going to do much better than that, especially when I'm trying to talk. And of course, Final Fight. This is one arcade game I grew up on. I've played it in the arcade. I got the Super Nintendo version. I got the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle on the PS. No, actually, I got that for the Switch. So, yeah, I have so many versions of Final Fight. But I gotta say, actually having an arcade, like a joystick, it brings back so many memories that, you know, you just can't get playing on a console controller. I love it. There's just nothing like having a joystick. So, those are the 4 games, and really good. It's nice. I got the Street Fighter thing for my tournament fighting addiction. I got this for my side-scrolling addiction. And again, very easy to put together. If you can put together an IKEA bookshelf, you can put this together. And it is so nice, you know, it comes with 4 games instead of, you know, like Street Fighter only came with 3 games and they were all Street Fighter 2. This has like it has a shoot 'em up, it has a side-scrolling fighter. It's well worth the 300 in my opinion. And I could spend the rest of the day playing Final Fight. In fact, I may just keep playing this and just find a spot to cut off the video and you can just watch until I fade out on this or something.